We are going to begin today's 4-H events with a couple of Share the Fun numbers. There's just one listed in your book, but there will also be a second one. We'll see later. So, appearing first is the Silverton 4-H Club and their State Fair winning act, The Return of the Spuds with Spirit. Mrs. Spud sadly stands watching 4-Hers walk by, wishing she knew more about 4-H.
Hey, Potato, why are you so sad?
I'm watching all these 4-Hers have so much fun. I wish I knew more about 4-H.
Let's tell her more about it.
Potato, I enjoy showing Patches my horse. That's why I love the horse project.
One of my favorite projects is digital photography. I love taking photos and entering them in the fair.
This is getting exciting. Tell me more.
My favorite project is the foods, Potato, because you can make any kind of food you want. You also learn about the nutritional value of your food. You know, us spuds are a total of 72 calories.
Let's not say that too loud. We might be someone's lunch. I didn't realize there were so many projects in 4-H. There are a lot of different things that I can do. I want to be a 4-Her too.
Let the 4-H spirit up in my head, up in my head, up in my head. Let the 4-H spirit up in my head, up in my head to stay.
This one comes to us from the Sanders 4-H Club. The title is The Honest Woodcutter. It says, I pledge my head to clearer thinking.
There once was a woodcutter who lived with his wife and children in a forest far from the nearest town. The woodcutter built his home with logs that he cut himself. The house was not big or fancy, but it was warm and dry. The family was not rich, but they were happy and lived comfortably. One morning, while eating breakfast, the family joked about what their lives would be like if they had lots of money. His family stood on the porch of the house and waved goodbye to him as he walked deep into the forest.
I'll be home for dinner.
Not notice a rock that was right in his path.
Yikes.
His axe slipped and landed in the river. The woodcutter looked into the river, hoping to see his axe, but it was no use. The axe was gone. Without his axe, the woodcutter could not chop wood and buy the things for his family.
What am I gonna do?
Suddenly, the river started to make noise. The sad woodcutter looked up and saw the water rising. The water sprite came out of the water and started to talk to him.
I am Honey Spray, a fairy of the sea.
After the woodcutter told her what had happened, the water sprite said,
Very well, I'll get the bottom of the river for your axe.
The woodcutter thought about taking it, but the axe did not belong to him. He knew it would be wrong to say it was his.
This is a fine axe, but it's not. Okay, I'll go.
Once again, the sprite went down to the bottom of the river. Then the water sprite returned after a few minutes. She held an axe that was more magnificent than the first one. It was made of solid gold.
This must be it.
The woodcutter held the amazing axe for a moment. The axe could make him very rich, but the woodcutter gave the axe back to the sprite. The axe was not shiny at all, and the old handle was worn from use.
Ah, yes, this is my axe. Are you sure you want that axe? The two other ones are much finer. Yeah, but they're not. Well, your axe is not worth much, but your honesty is. The gold and silver ones are mine. You can have them as a gift for your honesty.
The store owner was very generous. He gave the woodcutter a large sack of gold coins. Now the happy woodcutter was rich. He bought an armful of beautiful flowers and a set of fine china plates for his wife. He also bought a bag of big toys for his children. His son looked up at him and asked,